our 1,000 Super Team Roots. All right, go ahead, Alex. Not yet, not yet. Okay, keep talking so that you know we're testing. I'll let you know. You have to keep talking, but I'll let you know when we can finally hear you. But all of you guys know that Arlex's team has been expanding all over. It started in Houston, and then the next wave is still Echo. The next wave started in Chicago with Alejandra and team, but then expanded to Boston with Dr. Dahlia Maya and Rogers and Mike was here last week, Tanika, etc. And oh my gosh, I know California trying to take over. I know he's trying to take over Florida. So that's why another inspiration behind the home BPM for the campaigner summit and doing it in the home came inspired from Arlex and the whole team there too. So Arlex, you want to try now?
Oh, why is it when I start doing this that everything stops? They're trying to get the audio right. It's like it's my time to talk now. But I'm on Zoom and I am having an okay time, understanding what's happening of what I'm doing. So this is pretty cool, and it's a whole huge community, more than what I'm thinking that I'm trying to get to. But this community is like in my age range and over my age range or under, and they're doing really good. So I'm gonna listen to them and continue of what I'm doing.
We started the movement a few years ago in Chicago, and that has been to many other cities now, in states where we don't stop, and the traveling has duplicated now based on the commitment that we have to educate as many families as we can. And now, everything, this I'm going to share with everyone where how we decide to start moving around the whole entire nation. But what do we base it on? What is the main nation that we have when we go traveling? And 1,000 is still, we feel, is the beginning. We have a lot more to do, but it's the foundation now that help us believe that we have what it takes to help many people and communities. Um, this is how we kind of plan, the first quarter of the year. We say, okay, let's just go to as many, at least 7 cities. The only city I'm missing right there will be San Antonio. But as you can see, from San Antonio, we went to Maryland. I want to make sure I appreciate every single leader that has an office that opens their door to us to do this, for our Spanish community. Sometimes some states or cities that there is no office, we will look for a hotel, but when there is like a big office in Maryland, we rather do it at the office. It was a packed house that day also. Then New Jersey was also another successful one. Was in a hotel. Dallas and LA happened simultaneously, I believe.
I have to get my lighting here, but
it was Dallas and Miami. Sorry,
I'll fix it.
Miami we did on the same day.
But yeah, I'm gonna Zoom call. Hold on. Let me make the lighting better.
And some of us were in Miami. We also had a full house in Miami. And then Glaces, Marlene was in Las Vegas, and Brandon opened this office there for us, full house. We plan to go back and hopefully do it in a hotel because now we outgrow the space. There's a new financial center in Greenway, and then Illinois also started another movement, another area of Illinois as well. And this is what happened last month, so I want to, and, but we we do it at our church. This is a local church. This was me with the presentation today, right before the event. So we had it before the event. We do it. Here, this other one, this right now for this month, we declare every weekend we're gonna have home BPMs everywhere. This is San Antonio. This just past Saturday, and this is what usually happens every Saturday, whether we're a hotel. And this was the biggest we have so far here in Houston. To a point where we have no seats anymore available for this one. I think we have a video here. I'll show you promotion happening with the place. This is Houston, where we try to spend some get home. We say we don't have no more seats. It's already maxed out. But yes, decided to go home. In other cases, yes, people go home because it's okay. But now it's like, no, we don't want to go home. We want to stay. And eventually, now this weekend, right now, people are already doing home VPN with we share with our heart, and this is what we want to do the entire May. Doesn't matter where, like I said, offices, churches, public places. We will be in Arizona.
Put my hood on.
After
You
this
guys to see
weekend.
like where
So,
I am.
but it's not just me, it's everyone. Even brand new people
In the
are doing it
darkness.
already. They're confident because the presentation is simple enough to help people believe that not only will give you the financial education, but we show you a way for you to be
Totally looks like
confident,
it. Like I have
make
no
money
face. It looks
based on
crazy, bro.
our business opportunity. Licensing is also, people getting licensed within a few days. I had a personal campaign there on the last day of May.
Let's get
It was
it.
a non-stop. We were missing. We had to get
Okay.
181 days.
Okay, my guy.
I did my personal. This person that joined on Wednesday got access yesterday morning. So it's a fast, it's a simple, fast duplication that we keep talking about.
Logging in, logging in at the same time, taking a video at the same time.
Which was what his thing was one of the biggest contributors, which they did about they did 2,300. But before I do that, there's one more thing I want to share with you, um, that kind of create some momentum also. So every tool we can use, we use it. It was this. I said, well, let's just do some healthy competition about running green jackets. So in his team, I think total green jackets we had three new green jackets. We're still waiting for the final update. And out of those three, two are under area, or maybe four if possible. But we decided, hey, let's just do a challenge to become green jacket. Let's increase the leadership of everyone, and these people decided to match up and say, let's do it. We're still gonna back tomorrow and review who's missing exactly what, so we can keep inspiring and maybe add a few more. But again, it's a competition to inspire others that hey, you can do it. You can build it big. You can become also big leader in WSB and be proud. Work system building wearing a green jacket. So who knows?
Wearing
We
a
might have
green
100
jacket.
jackets
Oh my
this year.
god.
Total based on the traction that we have.
Oh my god, I want one of those jackets. Are you crazy? I'm wearing green right now.
Really, really also great goal to show.
What are you talking about? I am wearing green. Oh my god, I'm gonna get me a green jacket. Oh my god. Oh my god. I like green. Green is my birthstone. Is this a sign, bro? Yeah.
En el desarrollo de estos videos nos hemos dado cuenta que el tema de competir through the development of these few months, we feel like
I put all those hearts.
Sabemos que en el campo
they're going away now, but I put a lot of hearts. Like a lot. I'm not gonna keep doing it. It was just for that one moment.
Y prácticamente todo lo que desarrollamos está en el libro. And pretty much everything we do is based on the training manuals and as well, the blueprint. Y a ver el desarrollo y que nos podemos duplicar de manera tan simple, tan clara, tan rápida. And we see the development, how we can help people duplicate themselves, through this systematic way that, we do things. Podemos correr, podemos ser un mensaje que camina para cada una de nuestras comunidades. And we feel this is a message that can work, through any community, especially our community. Obviamente todo tiene que ser por medio de los recursos que tenemos de la educación. And definitely everything has to be based on the resources that we have for the education. Tenemos el sistema que se puede duplicar. We have the system that it can be duplicated. Tenemos el liderazgo con los resultados. We have the leadership with the results. Y obviamente tenemos que tener el monitoreo hacia cada una de nuestras metas. And we monitor every single goal that we commit to. Al principio cuando yo llegué a la organización, at the beginning when I came to the organization, no tenía meta clara. I had no clear goal. El número muy bajo. The number was kind of low. Pero es que fui part of the programs, me fui llevando uno de los más grandes para la comunidad. Start, dragging it to a bigger number for the community. Lo que yo pude haber hecho en 4 o 5 años, what it would take me 4 or 5 years. Existen lo que hacen inclusive 5 meses, 1 año, 2 años. Now there's leaders that are achieving in 1 to 2 years. Juan Acosta, José Batista, Franza, María Domínguez, etcétera, etcétera. A lot of people that you heard that achieving their goals fast. Entonces ver cómo podemos sacar a la comunidad del trabajo tradicional y llevarlo a un sistema como este. So our goal is to get them, from a traditional way of making money to a way to make money. Puede estar sufriendo tanto el ingreso en una comunidad, pero también en la educación. Anything supply the income for any family, but pero todo esto necesita una meta constante, un monitoreo constante. But everything requires a consistent monitor for the goal and also consistent goal. Podemos decir que nuestra comunidad latina tiene planificación semanal para que corra más rápido. So we make plans daily for the goal. Corremos la meta nacional y los sábados vamos a trabajar a la oficina. So we run very fast in the week, and on Saturday we bring everybody to the campus. Pienso que este es un mensaje, una recomendación a manera general. Cada uno de nosotros debemos tener personal advice. Everybody has to have a brain person in this program. Por eso tenemos los home BPM, los centros financieros, that's why when there's a home BPM, it's all about bringing new people. Pienso que es la mejor manera de poder brindarle la oportunidad a otros. It's the best way to open the opportunity together to a big number of people. Pienso que una de las políticas principales que tenemos nosotros directivos, I believe that's one of the major
what's with the noise?
Es que nos hace feliz el equipo. That we get happy when we see more people. Nos hace feliz la declaración de México. We feel very happy when people declare the goal.
I looked down once. I looked down probably 2 times. 2 times.
Y sobre todo nos hace feliz ver que los niños de Quito también han venido. It makes us very happy as we see thousands of people.
What is with the noise?
Hope you spent a big vision. Thank you so much.
I thought it was my screen. So
And lastly, really, as you can see,
I want a green jacket.
Wife, she doesn't say much, a lot of things, but she does a whole lot for the team, from helping them, to commit to the goal, getting on track to also see a big picture, we kept saying 1,000, but she kept saying 1,500, 1,500. She said not 1,000, 1,500. She won 1,500, right? And that's when we believed that this month we had to do 1,500 because girl is asking. And we gotta go to work, and May has to be stronger than April, especially with what you just announced. You know, now imagine everybody with this summer series. You can gather as many people as you can. Pay you $50, which by the way is charity that you
Do you
actually
guys want to see me braid my hair?
a nice setting on your TV and get people to see what we do for families. It's gonna be mind blowing. You know, just me alone. I think it's gonna be one of the biggest things.
Alex, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So, but could you give a little bit more, like, what were you last month, and then that for this month in March for you to hit 1,000 in April?
Good question. Last month we were 800, 802.
Okay. So it's been kind of a ramp up every month, getting a little bit more. But April, you make a big push to go to from 800 to 1,000. But in the last few months, you were like go from 600, 700, whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Because January was 776. February was 688. We were in Hawaii for a week. So you know, and February short of the month. And then last month we saw 800, so I said we're gonna go to 1,000 before. And
so me and you talked a little bit about this in MD Builder Retreat, but I want you to be able to explain a little bit more. We were talking to one of the SMD there. I believe that was in your group, but I know it's two groups, so I might get confused. But we talked about technically as a field trainer, you can get results anytime, right? You can go on the field, you can get a recruit, you can get a sale. If you really want it, you keep looking for it. But the hardest thing, actually, that's not under your control is momentum. Is that I don't know if that was the same conversation with you there?
Yeah, I think, one of the, well, I met, I think he was not an SMD, African American guy, very disciplined.
Right. So, but now we on this scale now, and me and you, we pretty much are saying in the business wise. Actually, before I joined, you've already been here for a while. Before me, no momentum at the time, and then but then when we start growing, we grow together. We both have momentum, and we both slow down at the same time. And realistically speaking, I'm probably still in my low momentum, right? I'm still only at around 300, 3 to 400, let's say 350 recruits on average, okay? Even though the team size is about the same, and here you are at 1,000. What, now that you have this experience, what's your, I don't know if advice or your experience when it comes to momentum specifically, right? It's not something that, is it something you can create yourself, or is it something that's a little bit of luck, a little bit of readiness, a little bit of, many condition? What do you feel about that based on, what you see happening in your team right now?
Well, I think, the first thing I would say is, I never slow down in a way that, hey, even if I have a good month before, I pretend, we're still in that momentum. Even though I know there might be momentum, but because we're bringing people in, I know I have to go faster, like, before they quit, right? And we have usually 30, 60 days, not as much time. So I think for us to kind of control momentum, you have to be strategic. You have to be organized, definitely, and you gotta go for the hours, the bigger number, the number that's gonna scare you more. Because just like you mentioned, sometimes we got too many people, and we start doing what it takes us to that number to kind of retain those people because they keep asking for many things, and we keep creating more stuff for them to stay. And I've done that in the past. But then once I see it doesn't really take me higher, so my philosophy now is the only way I can retain you is unless I show you how to recruit based on simple presentation. So I'm not gonna retain you because I create more training or because I create more strategy for you or because whatever you might be asking for. So I would rather try to retain you by showing you that you can learn this presentation and you can learn how to recruit. And that will equals to me momentum because if I have 1,000 people that can learn, do the presentation, that believe they can recruit 3 people, which I believe everybody can every 30 days, then I can create the momentum. Now, my job is to give you the tools. My job is to give you the platform, which we have it already, but also is to keep checking your mindset about recruiting, presenting. So what we've done the last 2 years, because we used to have a lot of meetings, like manager meeting, ND meeting, black cover meeting, breakup meeting, so meeting, and meeting. And then on top of that, they create more meeting too. So obviously, you have to be strategic for each meeting. You don't want to just do meeting for heck of having a meeting. So even leaving like when we do our big events, I don't have no more breakouts because I feel with the Zoom, hey, listen, we can get on Zoom and we can do the break. I mean, I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm just telling you my opinion because I think why do I need to do breakout when I think the message was so powerful, so strong. So for me, I feel like the moment I do this, I might just maybe make you more confused instead of just say, hey, let's go to work and we do the Zoom and we talk about what we learn about convention and we make sure everybody has clear goal and clear intention to grow. So those things is like um last 2 years especially, and as I mentioned, like we also decided that our business is based on full time. So we show people that we come every day to the office, we do the work daily. We're not expecting to create too many minutes, especially at evening, because evening time is prime time, weekends is prime time, and people who wants to learn has to come in the morning, has to be able to at least learn in the morning. And if you want to get trained in the evening, hey, that's why we go to the field. That's why we do the home BPMs at people home. That's why you want to learn from me. Well, let's go to the field. You schedule an appointment. I'm available because I have no meeting evening time. I mean, the only one meeting that we follow is WSB, and that's it. No more meeting in the evening. Everything full time in the morning. Even if you cannot, yeah, I know you figure out a way. So I give a lot of credit to that. In my opinion, it was a difficult call at the beginning, last 2 years. But our station, we don't. The only thing we have in the evening is workshops because obviously people are available in the. So if we're gonna get on the workshop, 8 p.m. That is the training we have available for every single person. So here's the workshop at 8 p.m. Here's the morning schedule. Let's go to work. And I feel that was also that helped us create momentum.
Okay, last question, just for fun. What are some things you did that didn't, or the recognition, whatever, just fun stuff that didn't you felt like, oh, the team said they needed this, so I did it for them, or whatever. Some fun things that I'm sure we all can relate to you that you and then it didn't work, and now you simplify like what you just said.
Yeah. Well, we did for a moment. We did reading club. We read books. That didn't work. We did a lot of manager meetings, which I hate those. I just think there is no need to do manager meetings. I don't like it. We did a lot of those. We did S&D meetings. We might do once a quarter maybe because more for like a compliance, making sure we follow compliance. Not nothing else more than that. What else we did? I was kind of. Oh yeah, we did special personal growth courses. We did that. We took the team to we did hey, how to become better. Better person and those. We did that. We tried. That didn't work either. What else did we do? Oh, we did we did. Oh yeah, I used to do a lot of recognition at the end of the month on Sundays. We used to call like
put my headset in.
top producer, whatever on Sundays. A lot of work for nothing. And only about 7 years ago, we used to do even picnics. So we used to do that. So we don't do that. So we try so many things. We used to even licensing too. We still do license, but in a different way. Not like people.
Well, I think because sometimes it's fun to learn what to do, also fun to learn what not to do. But honestly, I think at the same time, if you didn't try all those things, you would never realize that the real answer is to simplify. You had some people, they have to get it out of their system so badly, right? Even you tell a new person, hey, it's easier to go to your one market than your co-market. But, doesn't matter how many times you tell them they need to go through the co-market or they want to go to, the networking career fair or whatever. And sometimes they have to go through that in order for them to realize, that there's a reason why it's not really get a lot of results, right? Everything can yield one or two results, but in terms of a duplication and a mass scale. So anyways, just for fun to hear from you about all the things you tried, because I think all of us are in that boat sometimes, especially when we start to become S&E and we start to have our day shop kind of saying that they love to say what we need more of. We need more of this, more of that. And all the time that you organize those things, they didn't show up, right? So, but anyways, for Alex and the whole team, we're so excited for you. Like we all mentioned yesterday on Titan X, thank you for leading the way. We always thought it's gonna be Filipino team, right? We always used to say the Filipino team is a recruiting team, and now the Latino team proved everybody wrong. Come out. But of course, the reality is we can all do it no matter what. So thank you for leading by example, and I know many of us are on the way to follow with you. So let's cheer on our Lex Flores super team, but also the rest of us. You heard what he said, everybody. Go to work, okay, and do simple presentation every night. So let's go GX, everybody. We'll see you.
Check. For those that are here that are going to be staying for the lunch and learn, it's going to be next door in 2077, and lunch should be there about 11:30.
I have to breathe more often, so that's mostly what I'm doing. I have to make it more even, so to try to make it more even. It's not gonna really be even. Yeah. Let me get that one back. Okay, it ended. My meeting ended. Cool. I think I'm not actually streaming. You're crazy. Yeah, let's go. Ready up. Ready up. Okay. Okay. So freaking good. Maybe we should do this one kind of better. I'll probably redo that one. This I'm gonna get on the Twitch or YouTube, but definitely check out my next streams that I have on PS5 or live streams. Thank you so much for coming if you have.